you join us for this T20 match.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Bartlett from the nursery end.
A more aggressive... Look to the field, a few more catches in place.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. There was no point chasing that. Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field. How will the bowler respond?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Welcome the new batsman. The captain is heading out to the field.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. 9 runs added there. Punjab, a 28 for 1.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Spinner
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Got that away nicely.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
Some adjustments to the field.
That's out. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Going with a more aggressive field choice. There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. The bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Bartlett ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Maxwell from the pavilion end. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
straight to the fielder. A big one, 12 runs out of there. Punjab, a 51 for 2.
For 2.
Stark into the attack now from the nursery end.
For Australia.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Doesn't beat the infield. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Got that away nicely. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Cummins, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Going with the medium pacer.
A few moves made in the field.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Some adjustments to the field.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over. 4 off it. Punjab 70 for 2. Cummins coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Singh has gotten the big shot away this over. Now that they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Edge, but it drops safely. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Cummins, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Cummins from the pavilion end. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
The crowd is electric right now. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Punjab are 88 for 2. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Edged. Bowler and fielders look really confident.
That's a really good half century. Ensured the strike rate's maintained. He's pushed on really, really well.
Gone. Fine catch.
For 50. The batting
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking. Off the field, there's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Stoinis taking guard has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 7 runs added there. Punjab are 108 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Zampa from the nursery end. Going with spin now.
The new bowler into the attack.
A few moves made in the field.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Everyone's gone up. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
That's the over. Punjab are 117 for 3.
117 for 3.
Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh, great run out.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
Number 6 for the Punjab Kings.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Nine runs added there. Punjab are 126 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Edge, amazing delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Straight to the fielder. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Five runs added in that over. Punjab are 131 for 4. Stoinis from the pavilion end. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Big edge.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Huge over. 20 runs added there. Punjab are 151 for 4. Green, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the nursery end. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Chance.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Omaze goes all the way, massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
"19 runs out of there. Punjab are 170 for 4.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Cummins back on now.
The new bowler into the attack for Australia.
Stark, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball... was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Batsman is coming in at number 7 for the Punjab Kings.
Goes over the top with that shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Finds the edge. End of the over. Punjab 175 for 5. Cummins coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
Into the attack for Australia.
That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary. The captain's going to change things around in the field. Some adjustments to the field.
Cummins will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Stark from the pavilion end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Everyone's gone up.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. He's got their tail up.
Smacks that away through the gap. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over, 9 off it. Punjab, a 200 for 6.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Cummins to wrap up the innings. Drilled that one away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Bang, bowled. Just stunning bowling.
They've find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Batsman is coming in at number 9.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Australia has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Australia having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Finds the fielder with that shot.